Christie. Hello, guys. You guys might have noticed me weeble wobble up from the back. I have a disability. It's just a very sexy gimp. Thank you. Very sexual. Very, very nimble in the hips. Very rigor mortis in the knees. It's like a dead person. Sorry, I've been trying to find a more adorable way to bring up my cerebral palsy on stage, but diabetes already took Sugarfoot, so I gotta keep looking. Having a disability is where you have a lot of people say a lot of dumb things to you and they think they're being helpful. I had this couple come up to me last weekend. It was Sunday morning. They had their gold crosses on. You could tell they just came from church. They're like, "Oh my God, sweetie, did you hurt your foot?" I was like, "No, I did not hurt my foot. Thank you so much for your concern. I was actually born this way, so God hurt my foot. So just tell him." He's quite the craftsman. Tell him I said thanks. I like talking about my disability on stage. I hope it helps people think about how maybe they perceive people with disabilities. That being said, I would not like to talk to any of you guys about my disability after the show. Let's keep this fourth wall way up. Thank you. No eye contact. That'd be best. I get this a lot after shows. People are like, "You're not that disabled. What are you complaining about up there?" Which is a very interesting opinion I don't give a fuck about. But I do recognize it could be so much worse. I'm very lucky. My disability is very mild. The problem with people telling me I'm not that crippled is I will believe you. And that's actually a very dangerous thought for me to have, because then I'm always like, "You're right. I'm not that crippled. Let's go skiing. Let's put the helmet on. Let's go black." Get other crazy ideas. I'm like, "You're right. I'm not that crippled. It's time to learn to roller skate. 30 years is long enough to wait. Learning to roller skate. Not that crippled." I even get the most crazy idea I get is not feeling like I'm that disabled. I'm always like, "You're right, I'm not that crippled. I can have sex on top." Yep. Let's put the helmet on. Let's go black. Oh man, I am kidding, right, ladies? I can definitely have sex on top. Just do not tell my boyfriend. I am so lazy. No, thank you. Would I want to break a sweat? I'd rather die. Gross. It's disgusting. I actually think I'm going to get the handicap symbol printed on all my underwear. Just a nice little last minute reminder for all my lovers. Hey there, buddy. I'm not gonna do anything during this. You have fun. Enjoy your parking. You're right, I don't know what that one means. I agree, I don't know. I don't have a boyfriend, that's the joke part of that joke. Pretty single, pretty alone. I have been, instead of dating and having sex, I have been knitting. So that is really filling the void. Okay, wow. I don't want to brag, but now that I've put all my sexual energy into 2 needles instead of 1, it's a dick joke, y'all. I don't want to brag, but now that I've put all my sexual energy into knitting, I can knit almost anything. I can knit hats, I can knit scarves. You wouldn't believe, I actually knit my hymen back together. Yeah, wow. I'm a virgin in 2017, never been touched. That's how it feels. I'm alone. Very alone. It's a very tight gauge down here. If anybody gets past this herringbone stitch, woo, we're gonna party. That joke is for a certain demographic, and they are all 85 or dead, or that woman. Awesome, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Me and you, sister. She's not getting laid either. Okay. I'm leaning into the knitting thing in my dating life. I love it. I'm leaning into it. And by that I mean I've changed my Tinder profile to not a bio about me, but just a question for my potential suitors, and one question only. And that question, of course, is, does your dick need a hat? That's it. That's the whole... And I want to find that gentleman whose dick does need a hat, okay? Because I'm a generous lover, okay? And the Colorado winters are cold. And not only am I gonna knit his dick a hat, I'm gonna knit his balls mittens. Can you knit the little fingers on your legs, ladies? Woo, yeah. All right. It's gonna be true love or a weird website. Haven't decided. Could be both. Could be both. I don't want you guys to think I have been in a relationship before. I'm not against love completely. I mean, love to me does feels like the wind. You know, I've never seen it, but I felt it a few times. But mostly it just makes me cold and fucks up my hair. So that's how love is. My last relationship, guys, I got out of a relationship with my first black man, everybody. Yeah. That is why I'm crippled. So it's a weird, Well, because he beat me. Okay, all right. Okay. With his dick. Hey, yeah, I see you. Woo! It was consensual. Bring it back. Oh, man. This is nuts. Oh, man. Oh, man. But I like being single now that I'm back to... I love it. I like being single. You have to worry about anybody else. You have to worry about anything else, you know? The only is anyone else single? Anyone else single out there? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Cool. Sir, does your dick need a hat? Are you good? Or... It needs two. I don't want to know. Oh, okay. Oh, weird ex-girlfriend situation. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Guys, I'm single. I'm going to stay that way. I like it. You don't have to worry about anybody else being single. You have to worry about anything. The only thing you really have to worry about when you're single is just trying to keep cat hair off your vibrator, you know? And it's just like, whoa, rinse it, and you're good. Some of the ladies not laughing. Is the struggle too real? Is that the problem? It does make a better lint roller than a lint roller, but that's just a beautiful design mistake I discovered in a dark room. We all don't have to make those same choices. Oh, man. It's hard to get out there in the dating world. It's so hard for me. As a disabled woman, I have a lot of crippled gentlemen approach me. Pretty lucky, I know. Recently had a guy in a wheelchair ask me to dance. Ponder that, guys. I had to. I was like, whoa, how's this going to work? Watch my toes. Okay. Because of the wheels. Okay. Cool. I know you guys are like, oh, what is she doing? Do not feel sorry for this man in a wheelchair. I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, oh, that's so great. They found each other. That's so sweet. That's awesome. I know what you guys think about when you see people with disabilities. You think we're all something sweet and docile, like a puppy with wheels for legs, or like a midget carrying a baby, like Willow from Willow. That's the movie. It's not the case. Every crippled person I know is an asshole, okay? Wait till Brad Williams gets it. No, I'm just kidding. He's awesome. Just kidding. No, but I give this guy in a wheelchair a dance. I agree to the dance. It's just a regular I mean, it definitely felt like a lap dance, but that was just because he was seated, and that was not my fault. Then after one song I went to leave, I said, thank you so much. And he goes, thanks for what? You're terrible at dancing. I know, right? I was like, whoa. Put your brakes on, buddy, literally. I'm bad at dancing. Newsflash, motherfucker. I might be bad at dancing, but you're in a wheelchair. You're not good at anything. And then I skipped away to prove a point. I was just like, see, bye. I fell down. Skipping's very hard for me. I didn't actually prove a lot of... Guys, thank you for going on that journey with me. Yeah, that is a very dark joke. It goes down a dark path. It is a dark path, but it is wheelchair accessible. So what can you do? What can you do? Are you guys ready for an awesome show this evening?